channel, and as always, we're back with our water, our paintbrush, and we're doing another sketchbook redraw. So we're starting with our little spiky tool. We're putting lines in the cover of the sketchbook so that it can better stick to my apple barrel white paint. This step probably isn't mandatory, but to me, I like to do this to ensure easier success in my paint grasping because I don't have the time or the money to waste in 3 or 4 bottles of apple barrel paint. I got one and I'm trying to make it last for 10 sketchbooks, girl. And we are currently on number 8, so we are about there. Welcome back. As always, we're back doing our most famous or fabulous little series where I redraw the covers of my sketchbook because I've seen a girl on TikTok do the cover of her sketchbook on the inside cover, and it has now put me in a determination to make my sketchbooks look as pretty as possible, except for some odd reason the blue in the sketchbook gave me a hard time and put this weird blue edge. But we're back now, it's dry, we got the little mascot all sketched out, and we're just gonna get right into painting her. As always, got my paint towel on my lap, we got my little flower where I use to hold my paint, and here's me, yes, putting paint on the plastic of my paintbrush. Yep, this is the start of a brand new day for me. Fantastic. We love and stand that, so that's probably gonna go in the trash. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we're gonna just go right into it. We're gonna start with her hair, which is gonna be this pretty color you see right here. Kinda like it. It's not too bad of a color. It's a little more on the reddy side, but I can vibe. And yes, we did give her a kind of bob. I've given any of my characters a bob. I just felt like giving a character a bob haircut. Nothing wrong with that. Now, as always, we're trying to be very meticulous, as I tend to also only use one brush, which is usually my biggest brush for no reason. You think I would learn after a while? I have not learned. Look at that color though. I do vibe with that color. And we just slightly messed it up, but as always, I am a person that just goes with the flow and never tries to stress too much. So if we have to make her hair a little bigger here, we're just gonna do it. It's the vibe we're feeling. And here we go, we got a little purple shirt, also all colored. Look at how nice this looks. We're going to go on to another color, and we're going to go right into her skin tone, which again is my comfort color. And here we go, we're going to go back in with a darker color. Kind of do some details around in the hair just so the hair doesn't look flat because we don't want flat hair. Same with the shirt, we're going to go back in, do some detail around the shirt because we don't want a flat shirt either. We're now going to go in, do a little bit of shading around the shoulders because we also don't want her skin to look pale. Nope. Whatever. We're now just gonna try and cover up the blue on that part of the sketchbook. If I think of the word I'm trying to come up with, I'll let you know. But I don't think I'm going to. My brain is very well blanking these days on the words to use. As you can see, I am getting a little bit of a rush right here. Kind of accidentally colored a little bit over the mom bob, that we're gonna call it. But luckily we could just fix it. Now we're going to go in and do the little character. As always, we're using the micron. And now we're going to go straight in, do the back side of the sketchbook because the other side is officially dry and we're just barely catching out on the other side with our apple barrel paint. She's starting to lose her edge, but hey, we're surviving along, we're trudging along. She's doing fantastic. We don't judge her at all. I mean, her color is perfect. It's not her fault that we're just about running out of paint. There we go. And look at how nice this looks. Try to tap, tap, tap around the edges just to make sure it is all one solid color. This brush by Artify is seriously one of my favorite brushes. I got these off of Amazon. They are seriously my favorite brushes because they're cheap and I got a bunch of them and they can work for all mediums. So now that we got our little character all sketched out, we're going to erase the pencil lines because you can always see my pencil lines because I don't even follow my own direction. You'd think I would. Now, today we're going to do a little blue romper on my girl. As we look in our marker storage, look for the right color because it is hard to find the right color. We're going to go in with this kind of pinky tone here. I really am thinking in the depths of my brain if I've had this color. I probably have. I did a lot of colors back in my day when it came to hair. So I probably did a pinky color, or if I didn't do a pinky color, I probably wanted to do a pinky color. I did do a pinky color. I did a dark pink though. But I wasn't feeling the vibe of a dark pink with this hair. With his clothes. And so, I told you, they're not always perfectly accurate, but it's okay because we lied. We're now going to color out of the confines of the paper. Start off with the big chunks first, and then get around all the small details. That takes me literally 10 minutes to cut her out. Like, I'm not even kidding. But here we go. She's almost all done because I have to go back in again, trying to get all those little nasty crevices that seriously again took me probably another 5 minutes to do. Decided that around the hair just wasn't working. We're just gonna leave it like this. Now we finally got the text for the sketchbook because as always, I cannot write typography to save my life, so instead I copy it. I'm sorry if this upsets you. I really don't mean to upset you, but I just want everything to look perfect, and sometimes I can't. So this is one of those instances where I go on Canva and I do it this way, and then I do a dual-toned look with the words because I think, in my personal opinion, it just looks cute that way. You might not think that. Again, I'm so sorry. I just like how it looks. Maybe one day I'll stop being so tone deaf, but today I am going to be. Here we go. Here's the 8. Alright, now we're going back in. We're doing the inside compartment, and we're not going to do what we did in sketchbook number 6 and not allow it to dry and mess up my character. I am still super salty about that, where it slightly messed up my character. And again, seriously, this apple barrel paint is fighting for her life. Luckily I have a few others, but I don't know. There's something about the white. And look at, almost done. Look at that quickness. And now we're going to go on to the other side because why not? Oh, and I got paint all over my shirt because why not? We're seriously tapping along the bottom. Like seriously. She's met her time.
Yeah, my pencil's out, so I'm gonna have to do it now.
Michael is at least just to get this one done. And we're seriously almost there. Give it to me, please. One last little squirt. And I think we finally have enough. Just to do this last one. Now we're gonna go on, get dates wrote out with this little book, and now, as always, I'm messing with washi tape because I just like to torture myself. Not quite literally. You think I would quit after a while with this washi tape, but no. Not yet. Not ever. And yes, we did allow ample amount of time to dry so that we don't have another incident like before happen. We got everything taped down, including my contact information, in case this book somehow gets loose. We don't want to lose her. We got the little character taped on and everything. So now we're going to go on to the back side. As always, we're going to use our giant Posca markers and spell out the word sketchbook. Don't know why, but this became a staple in our series where we write sketchbook on this page. And these Posca markers hit every single time. Oh, look at that. Now we're going to go on, tape on the information about the sketchbook, what size it was, the dates that I can remember from the sketchbook, and now finally the best part, which is adding all the fun little stickers around. So we got this little owl one here, we got a little bird, we got all these from Michael's, by the way, so you'll probably see these in a lot to come. Got this little flamingo, I think it's so cute. Got some flowers. Can't ever forget the butterflies. And we are officially done. We got the cover of the sketchbook all done. We got the front and back cover. And that's going to do it for this video. Bye, guys!